Okay, I'm gonna recording this lessons. Okay, now let's start. Okay. Alright, you know what is the definition of a circle? Okay, circle has what some fixed point over here. For example, right, the fixed point at the origin. Okay, and all the point is what equidistance from this fixed point. That's the circle, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, same as this one. Parabola has also some definitions there. Okay, so actually parabola have right focus over here inside. Okay, inside we have a focus over here. This is we said vertex. At the same distance, it's very interesting. We have some horizontal line over here. Okay, so definition of focus. When you have right the point over here, the distance to the focus from this point, distance to the what horizontal line, there must be equals. Okay, so this point and the focus distance and this point and distance from this what horizontal line, there must be equals. Okay, that's your perpendicular, right? The set of this point forms what parabola. Okay, but usually we use a quadratic function, right? Quadratic function over here, but actually this is parabola has always on this vertical line over here. This is vertex. On this line, there is what focus over here. There is it. Okay, focus, and some same distance from here to the vertex from down over here, another horizontal line. Okay, there are two point and one line there. Okay, this one we said directrix. So remember, the line of this one is a directrix, and this point is our focus. Okay, so parabola actually what is that? Set of all point. Okay, set of all point. Set of point. Okay, from this to the what focus. Okay, and the distance to the what directrix must be equals. Okay, so you have to memorize this one. Okay, all right. For example over here, but this one is okay. It doesn't matter. But this is it doesn't matter. That's fine. Anyway, we have a parabola over here. Parabola has always a vertex, but recognize from this two line because why any point over here, right? The distance from here and distance to the directrix always equals. If we have point over here, this distance must be equal to this distance. Okay, so that's why this is always equals when you have a vertex there. Another point over here, the distance, this one must be two equal distance. Okay, yeah, that set of all point which satisfy the conditions forms what parabola. Okay, all right. The next one over here. Okay, I'm gonna open my new one. Okay, because we need like go prove. Okay, take a look here. This is x-axis. Oh no. Okay, this is the y-axis. So I'm gonna take this is origin, right? Vertex and origin looks like this one. This is a parabola. And there is what? Focus over here. And the vertex to the focus same distance. Okay, same distance away. There is what? Another directress. Okay, the name of this one is we set directress. Okay, this is focus. Okay, so by definition, right, when you have a point over here, the distance to the focus must be equals what? The distance to the what? Directress. They must be equals. Okay, that is the definition of parabola. It's okay. So we're gonna find the equations. So generally, I'm gonna use distance from vertex to the focus, because when we have a point up here, right, in the vertex, by definition, these two to the focus distance to the directed distance must be equal to, right? So what that means, when you have vertex on here, the distance must be equal. So I'm going to take this distance as p, or the other distance also p, same distance. Is okay? So using this one, can you find the coordinate of this point? When x equals 0, y is a p, right? This focus is now when x equals 0, y is a p in general. But this is what? 0 and 0. This is down over here. What is the equation of this directress? This one is about distance where p away to the down. It's gonna be x equals y equals negative p is the equation of the directress. Are you guys okay with this? Okay. We just generally use the p over here. Okay, it can be any numbers. Okay. Now let's find distance from here by definitions. From this point to the p, distance how much? You know the distance formula, right? Distance formula d equals how much? If we have 2 points, x1 and y1, x2 and y2, distance formula looks like this way. x2 minus x1 squared and plus y2 and minus y1 squared. That is distance formula. From here, this is x2, this is y2. Focus is this is x1, y1, okay? Alright, now take a look. Distance is now looks like this one. X minus 0 squared. This x means any point on this line, okay? I'm choosing this one in random. X minus 0 squared plus y2 minus y1 is p, y minus p squared. That is distance from this side. I'm going to do this is d1. Okay, d1. The distance over here, that is d2. That is perpendicular, right, to the directress. So we don't care about the x coordinate. From here, y minus p is okay. From here to y, another p over here, okay? So distance d2 equals to y minus p equals y plus p. By definitions, these two lengths are equal. Okay, this is very important, okay? So d1 must be equals to d2, okay? From using this one, we're going to find the relation between x and y. That is the equation, okay? Already equation means what? Relation between x and y, okay? Relation between x and y. Okay, d1 equals d2. I'm going to write down over here. d1 is what? X minus 0 squared x0. So I'm going to write over here vertex on the what? L origin, okay? Okay, we take vertex at origin, 0 and 0. So x minus 0 squared x squared, y minus p squared, that is equals to d2 y plus p. That is what general lyrical equations. Okay, so to solve this one side is one lyrical is okay. The other side is what? Or the other one is moved to the right. It's already what? Standard form of it, okay? Isolate already. Now you're gonna make both sides squared. So left hand side, the square root symbol is out. You got the x squared plus y minus p squared equals to square of this one, how much? Y squared plus 2 times p times y and plus p squared, right? Left hand side one more times. The left hand side, you're going to expand this one. Y squared minus 2 times py and plus p squared. It's okay. That is equals to y squared plus 2py and plus p squared. Y squared is out. P squared is out. So what I got? Plus 2py plus 2py. This is x squared. Right hand side is what? 2 times py plus 2py is what? 4py, okay? So I'm going to express y, okay? I'm going to express y. From here, you can see that y equals 1 over 4p x squared. Okay? That is we said vertex form of the parabola, okay? This we said vertex form. When vertex is where is it? At vertex is 0 and 0. Okay? We have this vertex form. So P is what? Distance from vertex to the focus. But you have to remember P is what? Distance from vertex to the focus, or from vertex to the what directrix, or from distance from vertex to the what directrix, same distance, okay? Okay. So 1 over p is very important, okay? If you have the graph is y equals x squared, this is very popular quadratic graph, okay? X squared. But this x squared has a focus and some directrix, okay? This is y equals x squared. We know that vertex is 0 and 0. Okay, this quadratic must have a right focus in there, okay, on this what actual symmetry there. There's a focus there. And same distance from vertex, same distance, there must be another horizontal line which called what directrix. Okay, so can you find coordinate vertex? Yes, we can find the coordinate vertex, because we can change this form over here. Because we know that focus is what? P unit away from vertex. P unit away from vertex. Okay? Now check this one out. Change this form. Y equals, what is that? 1 over 4p x squared, right? But this is 1 there. Okay, this is 1. What is the value of p? P equals 1/4, so it's okay. 1 over 4p, that is equals to 1. Okay, so 4p equals, what is that? 1, isn't it? Cross multiplication, so the value p equals 1/4. Okay, that means this one is actually equivalent 1 over 4 times 1/4 and x squared. Always we need a 4, not 3. This is very interesting, right, numbers. Okay, now we can switch right y equals x squared into a vertex form. This we said vertex form using the p. This number is a p. So from vertex 0, 0, okay, 1/4 away from the vertex, how much is 1? The focus will be move up by 1/4, 0 and 1/4. That's the focus. And same distance away from the vertex, another 1 pulse down over here, but this coordinate will be y equals negative 1 pulse. Okay, this is directrix, this is focus. This is standard form when vertex at 0 and 0. When you have a vertex at 0 and 0, always we can find the focus and directrix using this form. This is the definitions. I'm going to give you one more example. If we have y equals 2x squared. Okay, when you have a 2x squared, this one is actually changed into form because of vertex 0 and 0. Okay, the standard form of vertex form looks like this way: y equals 1 over 4 times p x squared, isn't it? This one should be equal this way. 2 must be equal to 1 over 8p, 1 over 4p, right? 1 over 4p equals to cross multiplication, or you can switch this number, okay? 4p equals how much? 1 over 2, or only p move up over here, okay? So 2 is going down, okay, that is our definition better, okay? 4p equals 2, you're gonna move out this one 2 out of the p, but this one 2 going down there, okay? So 4 times 2 is 8. The value p equals 1 over 8. So this one can be replaced with this way. Y equals 1 over 4, p is 1 over 8, and x squared, right? This is the value of p. The value of p means what? Distance away from the vertex. This is also what y equals 2x squared is what? Open upward, right? So where is the focus? 1 over 8 from away from the vertex. 1 over 8 away from here. Still x coordinate is 0, y coordinate is 1 over 8. That's the focus. And the same distance over here, that's the directrix. Directrix also 1 over 8 down, but this coordinate will be minus, isn't it? Negative 1 over 8 is directrix. One more example over here. When vertex at 0 and 0 always, okay? If we have this one, 1 over 8 x squared. Okay, 1 over 8 x squared is what the graph is better shrink this much. Okay, but there is a focus and directrix too. So change this form: y equals 1 over 4px. Y equals 1 over 4p x squared. But this times 4p equals to 8, p is 2, isn't it? So up here 4p, p is 2, and x squared. Okay, where is the focus? Focus from here to where is it? 2 away from vertex, 2 away over here. So this coordinate will be what is it? 0 and 2 is a focus. From vertex, same distance away the other side. So this one is how much? This is 0, minus 2 is what? Coordinate is negative 2, right? So this horizontal line is what? Y equals negative 2. It is okay? So always what? Distance to this one must be equals. That is the definition of parabola. Okay? You have to memorize this form. Now this form, in vertex form, where is it? Vertex always at 0 and 0. Now I'm going to move a vertex some other point, h and k. Okay, I'm going to move a vertex h and k. We need to translate, right? Translate. We're going to move right to the right is h, and k is what? Vertical set. Horizontal by h, vertical is by k. So what is that? Y equals 1 over 4p. Horizontal move, this one h is what? Move to the right h unit, okay? X minus h squared, isn't it? Instead of x, replace with what? X minus h. Okay? That is translate the h unit. Outside is what? K is what? Vertical shift. And what? Outside is k. This one is a general standard form. Okay? This is really what is there. Vertex form. This is, we said, standard vertex form. Just right, you can say vertex form of parabola. Okay? So now take a look at this, what that means. Where is the vertex? H and K is a vertex. There is a vertex at X is K, Y is K. Okay? This is a coordinate vertex from here. I'm going to use XY coordinate up here. H and K is what? Vertex of coordinate. The graph is here is a positive, open upward. Okay. So where is focus? Same as this one. P away from the vertex. From here P away is what? Up to here P away. There's some vertex over here. There's some focus over here. Okay. And the directrix is what? Same distance down over here. Okay. Same distance away from down. This is what? Directrix. By definitions. Always this value P is what? Distance from vertex. It is okay? Now we can have some example, okay? So maybe it looks weird after some examples how you can recognize, okay? Okay, we have over here. So we're going to sketch a parabola described below and identify focus and vertex and directrix and p-value. Okay. Where is the vertex? 0 and 3. 0 and 3 is the vertex, this point. Okay, this is the vertex 0 and 3. Okay. So where is y equals negative 1? Y equals negative 1 is what? Directrix. Directrix is down over here, negative 1 there. This is y equals negative 1 is directrix. So always the graph is what? Opposite side over here, okay? Because what? Directrix over here, graph is not this one, not this way, okay? Graph is always on this side. That's a vertex. What is the value of P there? Value of P from vertex to directrix, that is the value of P, right? P is always a positive. What is distance? 3 minus 1, this one is minus 1, right? 3 minus 1 is a P is a 4. P value is a 4. Where is the vertex? Where is the focus? Opposite side with the same distance 4, right? From here, another 4 there. There is focus. Okay? The focus coordinate will be still x coordinate 0, right? And the y coordinate what? 0 plus 4 is 7. Okay? This is a focus. Directrix is what? Y equals negative 1. This is the vertex. Always from vertex, P away, right? From vertex, there is a focus. P away from down, opposite side, there is a directrix. Okay, that is a parabola, okay? Now, can you set up the equation over here? Yes, we can set up the equation. What is the equation of this line? Write down over here. Y equals, the form is what? Open upward is what? Positive. Okay. We already did this one over here, right? 1 over 4p x minus h squared plus k. So the general form of the inverse vertex form it looks like, I'm going to write down here. Y equals, what is that? 1 over 4p, okay, x minus h squared and plus k. That's the vertex form, okay? Alright, so 1 over 4, substitute, right? P is what is the 4 over here, right? So substitute P is what with 4. And x minus vertex, x coordinate vertex is what is the 0, right? X minus 0 squared. Now y coordinate the vertex is k, which is a 3. Now simplify, the equation of the parabola looks like 1 over 4 times 4 is 16, x minus 0 squared by x squared and plus 3. That's the equations. Okay, so forecast is what, 0 and 7. Vertex is 0 and 3. Directrix is y equals -1. Distance value of p is what, 4 over here, right? Okay, and we know the graph is open upward, this is a positive. Graph is open downward, there is a negative. Okay, so you can choose what the sign over here. Okay, let's have one more example today, okay? Forecast is 0 and 7, okay? I'm going to do somewhere around here. That is the forecast over here. Okay, where is the directrix? Y equal 1 is the directrix over here. Y equal 1 is directrix. You know that vertex over here, right? This vertex is always what? In the middle of focus and directrix, in the middle point. Okay? So this is vertex in the middle point of that vertex. But focus over here, the graph via open upward, okay? Always to the direction of a focus. Okay? This is vertex. 7 and 1, the distance. How much this one total over here? 7 minus 1 is 6. That's right? All together. This is a P, another same P, okay? That is 6. 7 minus 1 is 6. Each P was 3, isn't it? 3 and 3. Is okay? So P value is 3. The focus here, okay, 0.7 already give this one focus. Vertex is now what is that? From here, 3 up, how much? 4, right? So still, x coordinate 0, y coordinate is how much? 1 plus 3 is what? 4, okay? So vertex is what? 0 and 4 there. Directrix is y equals 1. Okay, the distance always 3 and 3, okay? So p value is 3. Now let's find the equation of this one. There's no equation, okay? We're gonna find the equation of this parabola, okay? Write down vertex form. Y equals 1 over 4p. Open upward, that is still positive, right? 1 over 4p x minus h squared plus k. Vertex is h and k. Put this number vertex or p value is 3 over there, okay? Every value substitute there, 4 times 3. X coordinate vertex over 0, okay? So x minus 0 square, and the y vertex of y coordinate is 4. So the equation of this parabola equals to 1 over 4 times 3 is what? 12 and x squared. X minus 0 square is x squared and plus 4. That's the equation of this parabola. Remember, okay, vertex form parabola this way. It looks like this one. To find what? Directrix and focus. General form, this is what? Ax squared plus bx plus c, okay? Or the vertex form is how much? A x minus, sometimes we use this one, okay? But we have right different formula, right, to find what focus of a directrix, to find what some other parabola, okay? So we're gonna use a different formula, okay? 1 over 4p over here, x minus h plus k. This equation is useful to find what focus and directrix, because we know that this value p is what from vertex h and k, p away to the up, there's a focus, p away to the down, there's a directrix. Okay, that's why this one is very important, okay? Okay, the next one. The vertex is 0 and 5. This is the vertex 0 and 5. This is a vertex, okay? And focus is over here. Focus is about down there, okay? This is focus is about 0 and 0. This is focus. So the graph looks like this way, right? Vertex always wrap the focus down there. But this case is what graph is open downward, it's gonna be negative number, okay? Looks like this one, negative 1 over 4p and x minus h square and plus k. That is a vertex point because the graph is from the graph, okay? You can see the focus is what down the vertex. The graph must be open downward. That's why we put the negative sign. It's okay. Now after that, substitute the number p and h and k. Vertex is given already. H is 0, k is 5. What is the value of p? P is what is the vertex focus distance is p. You already got up here. How much is that? 5 minus 0 is p value equals to 5. Okay, the equation of this parabola is what is that? Negative 1 over 4 times 5 is 20. X minus 0 squared just the x squared. And plus 5. That's the equation of this parabola. Vertex focus is what? 0, 0 is given already. Vertex is what? This one. This is also given. Directly, so where is it? From vertex the other side, same distance. This is 5. Another 5 up there. So 5 plus 5 is what? This is 10. Y equals 10. That is the directress. P value is equals 5. That's it. Are you guys okay with this? Remember, okay, I'm going to show you the graph one more time. Remember over here, vertex, this is focus, they are same distance. We have another directress. Okay? This line is very important. These two distance from a point on parabola always equal. That is our definitions. When you point over here, this point, the distance also equal, isn't it? That's why these two distances are always equal, okay? Alright, now let's find the focus directress one more times. The point is 2 and 1 over here. This is not on the y-axis now. 2 and 1, this is 2 and 1 there, okay? That is the focus there. And directress is y equals 3. This is 1, 2, 3. This is directress. Y equals to 3. Always what? Focus, directress, focus is on the same line on the vertex, right? Vertex is always in the middle over here, okay? Vertex is always in the middle. Directress, this middle. This vertex is in the middle of these two. So this is 3. This point is what? Middle over here, 1 and 1, right? So focus already going down. The graph is open downward. Okay? So vertex is now how much? Still x is 2, right? X is 2. Y is how much? 2, right? 1. Another 1 over here. That is 2, isn't it? That's the vertex. Okay, the value p equals to 1, okay? The distance is 1. So where is the focus? 2 and 1 is given. Vertex we're gonna find, okay? Over here. Where is the vertex? 2 and 2, right? Directress, this is given, y equals 3. And the p value is 1. But graph is open downward. The vertex form looks like this one. Y equals minus 1 over 4p x minus h square and plus k. P value is given, right, from vertex to the directress or from vertex to focus. Their distance is still 1. It's okay. That is p value. 1 over 4 times p is 1. And vertex, x-coordinate vertex is how much? 2 over here, right? So I'm going to put over 2, and y-coordinate 2. That's the equations. Simplify. Y equals negative 1 over 4, x minus 2 squared, and plus 2 is the equation of this parabola. This is the vertex form. Usually we use this one, right? In vertex form, we're using for the quadratic functions. But replace this one is only 4p. That's it. Very simple. This 4p gives us what, some idea how to find the focus and directories. Okay. Only this one is replaced with 1 over 4p. It's okay. If we have this one, y equals 1 over 2, x minus 2 squared and plus 5. But this is a general expression for the quadratic function. Okay, the graph is definitely parabola. But using this parabola, we're gonna find, okay, a little more. What is that? Focus and directories. To find the directories, we have to change this form. Y equals 4p. To get 2 over here, you're gonna 1/2, right? That is equals 2, isn't it? 1 over 4 times 1/2, and x minus 2 squared plus 5. A little change around these forms, because this value is important. This value is important. That is the value of p, and that is what distance from focus to the vertex. When your vertex is 2 and negative 5, 2 and negative 5, there is the vertex. Graph is what? Open upward, right? This is vertex. Vertex is what? 2 and 5. I'm sorry, 2 and negative 5. No, 2 and 5, I'm sorry. I did wrong. Vertex is 2 and 5, okay? This is 2. This is 5. That's the vertex. The focus is a graph is open upward, okay? Focus is on this line, isn't it? Always. On this line. There's the focus. Okay, inside of here, but where is it? P away from vertex. Okay? Vertex is 5 and 2. This is 1/2 away. 1/2 away. There's the vertex. Still, x coordinate how much? 5. Y coordinate what? From here, 2 plus 1/2. Right? 5 over 2, isn't it? Or 2.5. Yeah, this is coordinate the vertex. Where is the directories? From vertex, same distance going down opposite way. There is what directories over here. 2 minus 1/2 how much? 3 over 2, right? 2 minus 1/2 equals what? 3 over 2. This coordinate is 3 over 2. So y equals 3 over 2 or 1.5. That is directories. Okay, parabola has a focus and directories, okay? But usually quadratic function, we never learned that. But we are concerned is now, okay, we need to figure out the right focus and directories, okay? Okay, this is focus vertex over here. The distance is how much? 1, 2, 3, right? That is the value of p. Okay? The same distance in the opposite 3 away from vertex, same distance, there is what? Directories. There are the directories over here. Okay? Because our definition of parabola what? From here to the focus, distance is that equals what? Distance to the what? Directories. That's why this line is very important. Okay? So directories equation is y equals -1, right? Horizontal line. So this is the vertex. Where is the vertex? X equals 0, y is 2, right? No. This is 2. Vertex is still 0 and 0, okay? No, this is wrong. Okay. The scale is wrong, right? For me, this is 1. Oh, this is 1. 2 unit is 1, right? This unit 2, 3. So this is focus is what? 0 and 2.5. I'm sorry. Okay, 2.5 that's focus. But this is 1 over here, okay? The distance how much? 2.5, 1 is 1.5. That is distance. That is the value of P. Down over here 1.5, but the other side, this is a 1 and 1.5. This is correct, okay? And this one is equals to how much? This is a 0.5, right? Negative 0.5. It's okay. So y equals negative 0.5. Or y equals negative 1/2 is okay too. That is the directress, okay? Now let's find graph of the equation of this parabola, okay? You know that because the graph is open upward plus 1 over 4p and x minus h square and k, isn't it? That is the vertex form. Using this vertex form, we're gonna put in the value of p, h, k. Vertex is what? 0 and 1, right? So this is 0, this is 1. What is the value of p? Value of p is what we already got. From vertex to the focus distance, that is the value of p. Or from here 1 to negative 5, that's still same distance is what? 1.5. Put this number 1.5 there. So the equation of this parabola is how much? 1 over 4 times 1.5 is 1 over 6. X minus 0 squared, just the x squared, and plus 1. That is the equation of this parabola. You guys have any questions on here? It's okay, right? So parabola definition one more times. Okay? Parabola definition, what is that? From this one to the focus, because what parabola has already focus and directress. The set of this point, which one? These two distances are always equal. Okay? This distance always equals. Okay? Yeah. That the relation between x and y forms what? Equation of parabola, okay? Okay, we're gonna do number 2, okay? For more practice. Now we're gonna write an equation, the parabola, whose vertex is what? 0 and 3. I'm gonna use the vertex over here. You can write down over here. That is the vertex. Y equals negative 1. Where is the negative 1? Down over here, okay? Okay, I'm going to use this xy plane. This is x. This is y. Vertex over here. 0 and 3 is a vertex, not focus, okay? This is a vertex. Directress is y equals negative 1 down over here. Where is the focus? Focus is the other side of vertex, okay? Same distance. What is distance over here? 3 minus 1 is 4, right? That is the value of p. Same distance, the other side, the value of 4. Same distance away, there is a focus over here. This focus, how much? 3 plus 4 is 7, right? 0 and 7. At this point, we have a focus there. This is the vertex. Here is directress. Always same distance away from vertex. Already graph is about rapid focus, okay? Going this way. This graph is now, we can say, open upward. The equation is what is that? Y equals, just memorize the formula, right? 1 over 4p times x minus h squared plus k. Vertex is 0 and 3, right? This is h equals 0, k equals to 3. What is the value of p? P equals to 4 there. We substitute every numbers in there. Now simplify. The equation is this parabola how much? 1 over 4 times 4 is about 1 over 16. Okay, or not 1 over 16. This is 1 over 16. And h equals 0. So x squared and k equals 3. That's the equation of parabola. Remember, this is what? Standard what? Vertex form of parabola, okay? By using this P, we can find what? Focus and directress, okay? Now check out one more over here. The right-hand equation of parabola holds focus 4 and -2, and directrix is y equal 2. Okay, figure out xy plane over here. Focus now given 4 and -2. This is 4 and -2 over here, right? That's the focus there. And directrix is y is 2. This is y is 2. There is the directrix. I'm going to use different colors. That's the directrix. This directrix equals to y equals 2. Okay, this is focus on the what? X-over symmetry, right? Where is the vertex? In the middle of these 2 points, from here to here, right? 2 plus -2, 0 divided by 2, still 0. There is a vertex in the middle of here. This vertex how much? Still x coordinate is 4, but y coordinate is now 0. Okay, that's the vertex. This is the vertex. Okay, this is the focus, this directrix. The graph looks like this way. Okay, we got the vertex 4 and -2. The only things we need is what? The value of p. From vertex to the what? This one, or from vertex to the focus. Okay, 0 minus 2, p equals 2, isn't it? Over here, 2 minus 0, also what? P equals 2. We got everything, okay? So y equals 1/4p x minus h squared n plus k. But this time, graph is open downward, we need a negative number, okay? Okay, now let's find the value p. P is 2. Negative 1/4 times 2. And h equals 4 over here, right? X coordinate, vertex is 4. At this time, y coordinate is 0, okay? This is 0. We don't need this one. So the equation of this parabola is what is that? Negative 1/8 and x minus 4 n squared, right? That's the equation of this parabola. I hope you guys are okay with this, okay? Yeah, given the equation of parabola in the vertex form, you got the vertex form over here. Yeah, this is general quadratic vertex form, right? Okay. Identify vertex ops. They want you to find the focus. Vertex you can find is 3 and 2 is a vertex. But focus of directrix, we need to change the form over here, right? How to find where is the focus? P away from vertex. The value p, we need to find the p. This one is equals to what is that? 1/4p, isn't it? Change this one. 1/8 with what? 1/4p. So x minus 3 squared plus 2. From here, can you find the value of p? Yeah, 8 equals to 4p, p equals 2, isn't it? We know that using this one, we can find the focus. Where is the focus? 2 away from the what? Vertex. Where the directrix? 2 away from vertex, but it's the other side. Vertex is 3 and 2 over here. But this is a positive, means the graph is upward, okay? The graph is open upward, we know this. Always focus must be on this one, x-over symmetry. It's okay? So where is focus? You got the p over here, 2 away from the vertex. From here, 2 away from the vertex, 2 away. This is focus. Focus how much? Still x coordinate is 3, y coordinate how much? 2 plus 2 is 4, that is the focus. Okay? That's the coordinate, the focus. And where the directrix? Oh, down 2 again, same distance. 2 minus 2 is what? Y equals 0. Yeah, this one, x is axis. This x-axis is what? Directrix. So directrix is how much? Y equals 0. That is the directrix. Okay, this is focus, this is the vertex. Okay, if we change this leading coefficient, this is we said leading coefficient. Okay, scale factor change into 1 over 4p. Using this p, we can find what focus and directrix. P means what? P away from vertex there is focus. P away from opposite side same distance there is a directrix. Okay, that's why we use this form. This number 4 is very interesting, right? But this is true. You cannot use any other numbers. You cannot use 3. You can use 4, only 4, okay? Okay, over here. A little different form. This is what? It's already a standard form, right? 1 over 8 x minus h squared plus 2. That is a vertex form. But this is not a vertex form. We can change the vertex form. Okay? Negative 4. You can divide by negative 4. It's okay. Y minus 1 equals negative 1 over 4 x plus 2 squared, isn't it? What is the vertex form? Plus 1 both sides. Plus 1 and plus 1 both sides. You got this one. Y equals negative 1 over 4 x minus x plus 2 squared and plus 1. That is vertex form. Using this vertex form to find the what? Vertex focus directrix. So we need to change this scale factor using 1 over 4p, isn't it? So the graph is open minus downward, looks like that, okay? Still 1 over 4p. Just change this one to 1 over 4p, okay? X plus 2 squared and plus 1. Can you find the value of p? 4 equals 4p, p equals 1. Value p equals 1. So where is the vertex? Negative 2 and 1, negative 2 and positive 1, that's the vertex over here. This is the vertex. Okay, the graph is open downward. Graph looks at this one, downward. So on this axis of symmetry, there's a focus there, okay? Where is the focus on this line? 1 away from the vertex down, okay? Because the down over here. Okay, take off 1. 1 minus 1 is 0 over here, right? That is the focus over here. But still, x coordinate is negative 2, but y coordinate is not 1, because that distance p equals to 1, okay? 1 away from the what? Vertex. 1 minus 1 equals 0. This is focus. Where is the other directrix? Opposite side, same distance away, another 1 away from here, there is the directrix. Y equals how much? 1 plus 1 is 2, right? This is 2. So the equation of this horizontal line is y equals 2. This is directrix, this is a focus, this is a vertex. P value equals to 1 over here, okay? Are you guys okay with this? Okay, a little more practice, okay? To figure comparatively out, okay? So, write the equation of parabola whose vertex is 2 and 5 and directrix is 2. Always think about this one. Focus, vertex, and directrix. Always same distance. This distance we set p, same p. Sometimes vertex over here, focus down over here, right? This is the graph is open upward. This is vertex, this is focus, directrix over the other side. When this is the graph is open downward because what? To the direction of a focus, okay? That's the only difference. Now let's do number 1 there. Just the way construction, okay? That's easy. Vertex is 2 and 5 is the vertex. This is 2 and 5 is that is the vertex. I'm going to use B. Directrix is y equal 2. Where is the 2? This is 5. 2 is over here. Y equal 2. This is directrix. This is vertex. Where is the focus? The other side of here, same distance. From here, same distance, the other side. There's a focus there. How much distance? 5 minus 2 is what? P equals 2, right? Distance is, 3. So the other side, 3 away, 3 units away from vertex. 3 units away from vertex. So 5 plus 3 is what? 8. X coordinate is the same thing, right? Because this is the vertical line, same 2. X equals 2, y equals 5 plus 3 is 8. That is the focus. The graph looks like this one. What's the equation of this one? Y equals 1 over 4p. Because the graph is open upward, that's a positive 4p. X minus h squared n plus k, right? P value is equal to 3. Put this number p equals 3. 4 times 3, that is 12. Where is the coordinate vertex? 2. K is 5. So it looks like x minus 2 squared n plus 5. So finally we can say y equals 1 over 12. X minus 2 squared n plus 5. That is the vertex spot. Alright, number 2, write the equation of parabola whose focus is negative 2 and negative 5. Okay, figure out. This is x, this is y. Where is the focus? Negative 2 and negative 5. Down over here. That's the focus all the way down over here. That's the focus. Where's the directrix? Directrix is the x-axis directrix. This is directrix. X-axis is directrix. What is that? Y equals 0, right? Y equals 0 is the directrix. Where is the vertex? Always in the middle of directrix and focus in this one. Vertical line, right? Always this focus should be on this vertical line, which is by axial symmetry. Okay, vertex always between these 2 points, okay, in the middle. So, negative 5 divided by 2 is how much? This is when x equals 2, y equals what? Negative 5 over 2, isn't it? Okay, that's the vertex. The graph is going down over here, okay? This is the graph. So now let's find the equation of this parabola. Y equals 1 over 4p. But this is graph is downward, okay? Open downward, minus 1 over 4p. And x minus h squared and plus k. The value p, we're going to find the p is this one, okay? Vertex to the focus distance or vertex to the what? Directrix distance. 5 and negative 20 by how much? P equals 2.5, isn't it? P equals 5 over 2 or P 2.5. Put this number P 2.5. H is what? X coordinate, negative 2. Y coordinate, negative 5 over 2. So y equals negative 1 over 4 times 2.5 is 10, okay? Negative 1 over 10, x minus h equals negative 2. Negative 2 is a positive 2 square, and the pi is what? Same sign over here. That's the equation of the line, not of the parabola, okay? Okay, now from the graph, you're going to find the equations. This is the vertex. Vertex is what? 3 and negative 2, right? What is this one? Focus, right? This is focus. This is directrix. Same distance. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So distance will be 3, right? That is the value of p. This you can find the p from here too. still 3 distance is okay. The graph is open upward, it's gonna be looks like this way. So now let's find the vertex first. Vertex is what, 3 and negative 2, right? Okay, now let's find y equals plus 1 over 4p x minus vertex is x coordinate 3 square y coordinate negative 2. We still need what, the value p 3 up there, right? So the equation now 1 over 4 times 3 is about 12 x minus 3 n square minus 2. That's the equation of this parabola, okay? It's very simple. Just find the vertex and find the p. This is vertex over here. This is the vertex, okay? And negative 3 and 1. That's the vertex. Directories. So this is focus. The distance how much? From 1, yeah, p value equals to 1 is p. Because 2 units is 1, right? So vertex is what, negative 3 and 1. P value equals to 1. So the equation of this parabola is how much? Y equals 1 over 4p, but the graph is open downward. We need one more negative sign. Right? That is the graph is what? Open downward. 1 over 4p x minus x coordinate vertex is a minus 3 is what? Plus 3 n squared plus 1. P value is 1 over here, right? So equation over here, negative 1 over 4 times 1 is 4, and x plus 3 square n plus 1. That's the equation of this parabola. We just find the equation from the graph. A little few more, okay, there's the answer key there. You can check it out. Few more, okay, we can finish today, okay? A little, to make sure you guys really understand this one, okay? All right, number 4. Given the equation of parabolas below, determine the vertex, focus, directrix, or exhibit symmetry. It's already got the vertex over here, right? What is the vertex? Negative 2 and negative 5 is the vertex. Focus we still don't know. Directrix we don't know because we don't know the value of p. That's why. Exhibit symmetry, x equals negative 2, that is exhibit symmetry, okay? Exhibit symmetry equals to how much? X equals negative 2, same number over here. Vertex is on this one, exhibit symmetry, okay? That's why. To find focus directrix, we need p. How to change it? Oh, this is what 4p, isn't it? So y equals negative 1 over 4 times p x plus 2 square minus 5. So this 4p equals 12. The value p value equals 3. That's it. Now using this we can find the focus and directrix. Where is the focus? 3 units away from vertex. Vertex is negative 2 and negative 5 over here. This is vertex. But focus is this is negative, the graph is downward, okay? On this exhibit symmetry, there is a focus over here, okay? How much away? 3 away from this vertex. Negative 5 minus 3 is what? Negative 8. So this focus is how much? Negative 2 and negative 8, right? 3 more down. Negative 5 minus 3 is what? Negative 8. That is the coordinate of vertex. Where is directrix? Same distance away, the other side. The other side of yours, 3 away. 3 away. How much? Negative 5 plus 3 is negative 2. This is directrix. It's okay? Now we just got to a focus directrix using the P. That's why we need the P, okay? So over here, the vertex is a negative 2 and negative 5. Focus is a negative 2, negative 8. Directrix is y equals negative 2. X symmetry is x equals negative 2. Okay. Try one more over here. because we get used to vertex form, okay? Use the vertex form. We have the other one over here, y squared equals 4px. So x minus h squared equals to 4p x minus h. This is no. This 4py y minus k. This is another standard form, but we are not going to use this one, okay, to be confused. We use only one standard form, which is the vertex form, okay? So I'm going to use the vertex form over here. This is also a standard form, but we don't care, okay? Just we're going to use vertex form, okay, to avoid confusions. Vertex form is what it is, divided by, express y in terms of any other x, okay? So you can divide by 20 over here. So y minus 3 equals what? 1 over 20 x squared, isn't it? The plus 3 both sides, y equals what? 1 over 2 x squared plus 3. That's it. That is the vertex form. From here, you can see that vertex is 0 and 3, right? Where is the x of symmetry? X equals 0 is the x of symmetry. Okay? Because this vertex is what? 0 and 3 over here. That's the vertex. Okay? So graph looks like this one is what? Positive. The graph is open upward. Okay, so this is the x equals 0 is what? X of symmetry. There must be over here some focus. The other side is directrix. Where is the focus? To find focus, we need to find what? The value p. How much away from vertex? Change this form. 1 over 4p, isn't it? 20 equals 4p, p equals 5. You know that. That means what? 5 away from the what? Vertex. 0 and 3. Still, x coordinate is 0, y coordinate is how much? 3 plus 5 is 8. That is what? Focus. And 5 away the other side. 5 away the other side, there will be what? Directrix. 3 minus 5 is a y equals negative 2, right? That is the directrix. Okay, this is vertex, this is focus. The value p is 5. Without p, we never find the focus and directrix. Okay? But to find p is very simple, right? Just what? Change the form, right, of scale factor into what? 1 over 4p, okay? Okay, that is multiple choice. We're gonna have number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. This is your homework. Okay, you can try by yourself. Okay, after this 4, we finish today. Okay. Parabola has focus 1 and 2. This is focus. Directrix is y equals negative 2. Always what? Focus is on this x of symmetry. Directrix, focus, there must be vertex. Vertex is always in the middle of these two, right? 2 plus negative 2 is 0 divided by 2 is still 0. Yeah. Vertex is on this y x-axis. Still, when x is 1, y equals 0. Okay, that's the vertex. Okay, graph is wrapped with this focus. Graph is open upward. Now let's find the equations. Because we got the vertex and the focus using this p, distance is 2 and 0 distance, p value is 2, right? Using this, we can set up the equations. 1 over 4p, p equals to 2. X minus, vertex is 1 square, and the y coordinate 0. That's it. So this equals to what is that? 1 over 8, x minus 1 square, okay? Now we focus 0 and 4. This is a focus over here. on the x-axis. I'm sorry, on the y-axis, okay? So x symmetry is still x equals 0, right? Vertex is y equals 2 over here. This is the vertex in the middle over here, y equals 2. That is the directrix, I'm sorry, that's the directrix. This is focus, this is directrix. Where is the vertex? In the middle, okay? Same distance. So the graph looks like this way. How much this vertex? 4 and 2, coordinate is 3, right? Vertex is what? When x equals 0, y equals 3. It's okay? So 4 plus 2 divided by 2 is what? 3. That is the coordinate vertex, 3. Now what is the value of p? 3 minus 2, p is what? 4 minus 3 or 3 minus 2, p value equals to 1, right? This is p value. This is p value. Still equals to 1. Now using this one, graph is open upward, 1 over 4p, x vertex is what? 0, and y coordinate vertex is 4, right? So p value is 1, this is 1. So y equals to 1 over 4, x squared plus 4, right? Okay, vertex, I'm sorry, vertex is 3, okay? Y coordinate, this is the vertex. Y coordinate 3, that's a 3, this is 3. Okay, number 3, we have a directrix y equals 1. Y equals 1, that is the directrix. Focus is 0 and negative 1, that is the focus all the way down there. This is the directrix, this is the focus, okay? Where is the vertex? In the middle, okay? Where is in the middle? This is the one that's a little down over here, the same distance. 1 plus negative 1 and divided by 2. That's the vertex on this line, which is what? 0 and 0, right? The graph is what? Down over here. So y equals 1 over 4. We need p. The length of this is p. The length of this is p equals to 1, okay? And the graph is open downward. It's going to be a negative sign, okay? It's going to negative sign. And vertex is 0 and 0, so just what? X minus 0 squared plus 0, just x squared, okay? So equation is what? Negative 1 over 4 x squared, okay? Which one is equivalent? X squared goes. This is another standard form, but you multiply negative 4, right? X squared equals how much? Negative 4y. It's okay? That's equivalent. Alright, number 4, the equation represents a parabol with focus 2 and negative 5, negative 2 and 5 over. That's the focus of it. That's the focus. Directrix is y equals to 9 all the way up here. Y equals to 9. So where is it? In this vertical line, which is the x-verse symmetry, in the middle there is always vertex. Okay? Vertex x coordinates should be still negative 2. What about y? 5 plus 9, 14 divided by 2 is 7 is the what? Vertex y coordinate. The graph looks like this way. Okay? So what is the p value? Distance 7 minus 5 is a p value equals 2, right? So what is the vertex bound? Y equals, the graph is open downward, negative 1 over 4 times 2, p is 2, and x minus vertex is what? Negative 2, x minus 2 is x plus 2 square, and y coordinate is 7, okay? So actually this vertex form is a negative 1 over 8, x plus 2 square plus 7. Which will be equivalent? We can express what? Y square, y and x, right? Move this one to the right hand side. Y minus 7 equals to negative 1 over 8, x plus 2 square, right? But you can express x plus 2 square times negative 8 times negative 8. It's okay? So x plus 2 square is what? Negative 8 times y minus 7, okay? That's the answer. This is another standard form. We are not going to use this one, okay? Use my vertex form just to find out the equivalent, okay? That's the number 4. I think that's enough today, okay? Too much work today. So you guys have figured out this one, okay? To have a more practice 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay? The next one is just system of equation. We're not going to do this one. You guys already know this one, okay? So we are going into trigonometry next time, okay? This is all belongs to algebra 1. But this is belongs to algebra 2. Parabola, okay? With the focus and directrix. Okay. Yeah, that's all today. Okay, I'll see you next time. Okay, next time going into trigger functions. Okay, thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.